up, loves? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tiffany T, the Luxe Realtor. If you're new here, welcome. Y'all, I'm excited for today's video. It's something that's very different than anything else that I do. So you guys pretty much saw the title, so you know a little bit of where I'm going with this. But this is a book that for years I've heard about, I've kind of seen. I haven't heard in depth what is in the book, but I've heard people talk about how good it is. And it's actually pretty much been recommended that every realtor reads it. I know I'm probably late. If y'all have read it already, just flow with me. Tell me if it's good that I've grabbed the book. And the book that I'm talking about is The Millionaire Real Estate Agent. Who doesn't want to be a millionaire real estate agent? Just tell me. So I'm super excited to dive into this book. And so what I thought I would do is kind of like a book club style. So what I'm going to be doing is just kind of bringing you guys the summary of what I'm getting chapter by chapter. It might even be page by page. A book like this in the field that we're in is probably going to be so good. So that's what I'm doing in this video. I just wanted to introduce this book to you guys. Here's my truth. I have not read the entire book. I just got started. But like I said, for years, I've heard every realtor needs this book. So I am in the process now of reading through it. So far, it's already been very motivating and very inspiring. So today, I just want to kind of bring you guys summary of the opening, summary of what I'm getting just from starting the book. So let's dive right into it. So thing number one that I got, just from, again, reading just the introduction, going into chapter 1, that I really wanted to share with you, that they're saying to become a millionaire real estate agent is to aim high. And the reason that I want to say that, and when I bring that out to you and what it meant for me, if I can be honest, easing into luxury real estate, some of you guys easing into the real estate industry overall, or you're, going into your second year, your third year, you're trying to increase. Oftentimes, and tell me if I'm wrong, but oftentimes we set the goals we know we can reach. And so if I know that I can reach this thing, or if I go this way and I can reach it, I'm not aiming high. I'm aiming where I can reach. High is where I have to stretch. High is where it's going beyond me. High is also where you may need assistance or help to get that thing. Are y'all following me? So I just wanted to bring that out, that is the first thing that I got in summary as I'm entering into this book, is to aim high, aim beyond what you can reach. This is something that I want to challenge you guys, and I'm going to also challenge myself. You guys see that I do my resets. I didn't do it for the month of April, but going forward for the month of May, this is how I'm going to promise myself to aim high. And this is kind of our book club chatter. If I set a goal for 2 clients, I'm going to double it to 4. If I set a goal to get, 100 messages out, I'm going to just double it to 200. So I think aiming high is going beyond what you can reach, because where you can reach is honestly your comfort zone. And that thing is not going to take you to the millionaire status, right? We're not talking about selling $1 million in real estate. That's not that hard to do, okay? We're talking about, last year, I think I did like 5 million. Before that, 3 million. Before that, 2, so I've gone up year over year over year. But now we're not talking about what's comfortable. We're not talking about what you can do. Making $1 million is not easy to do unless you do things like aim high, unless you do things like go beyond what you can reach, unless you do things like stretch yourself. Again, I'm in the door knocking space. Y'all, that's not something that is just like, oh yeah, I'm so excited to door knock. No, but I believe that in this area that I'm trying to be seen and known in, that is a stretch, that is a reach. And so that is how I am aiming high. And I want you to comment below, what are some things that you're going to do to just aim high, that you're going to aim beyond what you can reach and touch right now? So things number 2, and it's pretty similar to number 1, but I think the back part of this is what really caught me. And that is to choose goals that maximize you and not satisfy you. Y'all, listen. Most of the stuff that we do, if I can be honest, y'all already know, is sitting right here in front of me. Y'all have seen it multiple times. I'm a checklist girl, right? If I can check it off or highlight it off, I am good. And most times, again, like I talked about in that aiming high, It is something that I know I can do. It's something that I know that I can reach. And it might make me feel good, but does it necessarily mean that it took me to the length that I needed to go that day to become a millionaire real estate agent? Y'all, that's a serious question. You checked it off and you did it, but did it just satisfy you to say that I did something? Or did it really stretch me? Did it really maximize me to go the length that I needed to go to become a millionaire real estate agent? Like, I really want you to think about that. And I really want you to ask yourself, like, the things that I'm doing, the things that I'm aiming for, the things that satisfy me day to day, are they really stretching me? Or am I just doing what satisfies me? Again, like I just said, not to be too repetitive, but with the door knocking, that is maximizing me. That is something that, like I said, is taking me beyond the walls of where I can hide behind a phone call or I can send a message on social media. Like, that is making me say, put yourself out there for the rejection. Put yourself out there, to be walking and possibly to be tired and to be hot and but that is maximizing me. It is not just satisfying me on a day-to-day. That is literally taking me to a place that I know if I don't do that, I'm not going to get closer to being a millionaire. So that's what I want to ask you. I want you to ask yourself, what is it that I'm not doing that if I don't do that thing, I won't become a millionaire? I know for sure that that's not going to set me up in my business to be a millionaire. What is the thing that you are neglecting because you don't know if you're going to be satisfied with the end results at the beginning? And that's the thing. By the time I'm door knocking, I think in the next month, because my goal is to do it every single weekend. By the time I'm doing it in the next month, I'm going to have loosened up. I'm going to be more, used to the rejection. I'm going to be more used to, people not answering their door, everybody not necessarily being nice. But what I'm also going to be used to is the fact that I did it, is the fact that I'm maximizing myself. And don't assume that every person is going to reject you. Don't think that. Like, get that negativity out of your mind and tell yourself, listen, everybody might not be prone to it. I want you to even think about yourself, right? And I'm just saying door knocking, but I want you to put your thing in that space. If someone came to my door right now, I'm going to be caught off guard. I wasn't expecting them. I don't prefer solicitors, right? So I have to think about that same thing while I'm out being a solicitor, while I'm out knocking on someone's door. They weren't expecting me. They don't know me. So of course, to be at their door, their guard is going to be up. So same thing, whether it's networking events or phone calls or, farming information or social media, and people are not immediately gravitating towards you, that's normal. But it is about you maximizing yourself. What are the extra gifts that you can reach down on the inside of you and pull out of you and operate in? Those are the things that is going to get you steps closer to being that millionaire real estate agent. And the last thing that I want to bring up in the summary of as I'm getting started with the millionaire real estate agent is a question. And it's, how do I take my real estate business to the highest point possible? So the first two, with the aiming high and the goals you're setting to maximize you, those make me think about you as the individual, what you're doing on a day-to-day, how you're thinking. But when I think about taking your real estate business to the highest point possible, that makes me think about the systems. That makes me think about your day-to-day. That makes me think about your operations, right? So not just getting the prospects, not just getting the leads, not just getting the clients, not even just closing the clients, but what does that process look like before they become a client? What does a high point look like, right? That looks like a great vendor list. That looks like lenders who can help low credit to high credit. That looks like lenders who can help clients with money in the bank for down payment to literally no money in the bank. That looks like having inspectors for large homes and small homes. That looks like having photographers in your Rolodex for your listings. That looks like staying on top of your Con Ed. So do you see the difference in you aiming high, you maximizing yourself, and then your business going to the highest point. Because one of the things that I try to tell agents is you can't just get clients and not have a system that keeps the clients, that retain the clients, that causes the clients to want to refer to you or want to send referrals your way, want to refer other people, because you weren't just great in helping them find a home. Before they were pre-approved, you were treating them like a client. After they got the home, after they sold the home, they still heard from you. You followed up on holidays. You remembered their birthday. You included them in your database email, right? So what is it that you're doing that's taking your business to the highest point possible? What are the things surrounding you prospecting? What are the things that are supporting when clients contact you? Do you have a CRM? Is it up to date? Do you know how often you're reaching out to the people who are still in process to get pre-approved? The sellers who said they weren't ready, what is your system to contact them again, right? Sometimes you guys know it takes 7 points. 7 touch points before some people say yes. But that is a high business. That is a business and a person that is operating at the highest scale possible, because you're leaving no stones unturned. So I want you again to ask yourself, how do I operate my business to the highest point possible? Y'all, so that is the summary of just what I got diving into the book, right? I still have so much to do, so much to read, so much to learn. Again, I am at the beginning. So the book is a little bit different. It's not necessarily chapters. There are 3 different stages in the book. And then I would say each stage has sections. I'm excited to read a lot of this because in section 1, they're going to be talking about myths. You know, and if I can just kind of read some of these myths to you. 1, I can't do it. What? I can't wait to dive into more of that. 2, it can't be done in my market. Ooh, I've heard that before. Ooh, y'all, this book gonna get us together, and it's okay because this book club. Okay, this book club. I'm bringing y'all here, and let me know if you want to do an actual live, maybe a Zoom, where we can talk directly and I can kind of share this stuff with you and we can dialogue together. Number 3, and this will be the last one. I can't give y'all everything. I got to keep reading. It would take too much time and effort. I would lose my freedom. Child, listen, if you don't plan to invest time and effort, you can forget about becoming a millionaire. You can stop saying it, you can take it off your vision board, and you can stop praying about it, because it is going to take time and effort. Listen, if you guys enjoyed that video, which I super enjoyed, our first little book club moment, I want you to do me a favor and I want you to comment. I was kind of asking you some questions throughout. Comment, let me know what you're thinking. Also, let me know if you have the book. Let me know if you've already bought the book, if you've read the book before, but definitely come on this journey with me. And of course, subscribe. I want you to be a part of my community. Listen, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.